Alright guys, we're going to go over reassembly of a 6L80 front pump and upgrade with the sonnax part number 104520-14K PR valve. First you're going to get your slide put together, and there's a pin that goes in this hole here. Make sure it moves freely. And then you're going to get your rotor put in. There's a plastic retainer, you got to glue it on with the tabs put in the one spot where they're supposed to be. It only fits one direction. Lube it up a little bit more. There's another ring that goes on, and then you can stick it down in the pump. Now we're going to put our vanes in. There's 13 vanes. Make sure we lube all the vanes and everything moves freely. And after that we put our top ring on, and then we have to put our spring in this little groove over here in the corner. I like to use a screwdriver. It works great. I don't need any kind of special tools or anything. Okay, now we're going to move on to the stator assembly with the PR valve. Now this PR valve has side loading and it wears the valve out, so there's a kit that Sonnax offers that has longer lands in it so that we can fix that issue there. And the first thing we're going to do is look up our directions. This is how you look up the directions to install this kit. Now that we've got our valve out, that's where the valve is going to be. There's a little hole that we have to put a check ball in and drill a hole into the next fluid passage right here. These check balls are tiny, they're really easy to see. I just lost one, so make sure you don't lose it. So you stick it in the hole, you use a little punch to punch it down into the hole. And then we're going to drill a passage into the next passage above that check ball there. Now make sure when you're drilling this hole, you want to go very slow because this drill bit breaks very easily. I've broken a couple of them. Try to use your thumb to support it like I am right there. Make sure you clean all the debris out of there, and then you put your new PR valve in. Make sure it moves freely. And then there's a new spring that comes with it. You have to make sure you use the new big spring. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and lube up our stator assembly and go ahead and put it on the pump itself. And get all of our bolts in there. I don't hand tighten all of them, but I do hand tighten a couple of them. We have to get our pump alignment tool. I don't normally use this tool, but I forgot my actual pump alignment tool at work, so we're going to use this one. And then we're going to impact these as tight as we can get them. No, I'm kidding. We're not going to do that. We're just going to hand tighten them just enough to snug it down a little bit, and then we're going to torque it at 96 inch-pounds.